Welcome to another session where I trade the Nasdaq 100 futures live. I'm happy you tuned in and look forward to making this a profitable afternoon. All right, guys, I'm Chris. It is January 28th, 2022, and today is option expiration day. We are trading the Nasdaq 100 futures live, and we are glad you joined us for this session. Alrighty, we are continuing with the AM session now, now that it's the PM session today. Markets had a very nice rally to the upside. We're up 260 something points, or no, I'm sorry, 240 points. Keeps moving so fast. We're going to get started in just a minute here. All right, just forgot to get something done here on my screen, and I will get started in just a moment, guys. Alrighty, fantastic. We will get started as soon as I've got a little bit more people here in the room. Boom, hit that roof, came right back down. Yeah. Right now, I am short 3 contracts of the Nasdaq 100. Took that signal right here to the downside after having taken this signal on the up. So I am currently short 3 contracts on the Nasdaq 100 on this position right now. And for you guys who enjoy looking at the P&Ls, paste that here. Okay, that's the current P&L right now on that short position that I just took. So I am short 3 contracts of the Nasdaq 100. There you go, guys. So we'll come back to this in just a moment as the Nasdaq continues to pull back a little bit. Hey, Ensel, welcome back to the group. Glad to have you back, man. So if you just missed it, I am short 3 contracts in the Nasdaq 100 at an average price of 258. That's awesome, man. You probably made good money on that as well, because the market did correct and run up. So while that works its way through the bars, let's just take a quick peek at the COT report here. We are still range bound within the 410 and 706 price points. The COT report came out last night. There really wasn't any change as far as inflows back into the Nasdaq. It looks like the down trade is fizzling out though on the Nasdaq based on this. So, it's going to be interesting to see if it pulls above 410 either today or sometime next week. Okay, you're short at 281. Awesome. Awesome. You got a better entry than I did. Here on the 5, we are not in consolidation. If you could tell, since this morning, this thing just ran up. It hit the roof and, went right back down. The overnight session is still biased to the long side, even though we've got a little pullback of sorts here. The experiment in the overnight flagged a short signal several bars early, and the 4 standard algos here have all fired short. You've got a short signal here, you've got another one here, you've got another one here, right here, and you've got another one, boom, right there. Okay, so you got 4 short signals, and you've got you have a short signal right here, you have a short signal there, you have another one right here, and these are all the AI driven algos, so they're all in unison as far as the direction of the market right here, and you're also short right here. So we'll see how the short pencils out. I am currently short on this right now, and I'm just letting the trade play itself out. I am currently short on this, 3 contracts, and at an average price of 258. And I'm just letting this bad boy ride down. Still have a long way to go on that short to the downside, but we'll see what happens, right? If you're new to the group, welcome. We're glad you're watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. That's the only way you'll find out when I go live. I'm also not a licensed financial advisor, so I cannot give you specific financial information. So any trades you take, you are also trading at your own risk. I'm just here to illustrate how I trade my own account using the systems that I've created specifically designed to trade the Nasdaq 100 futures. Also keep in mind, guys, today is option expiration. And so stocks tend to be range bound on days like this because of a phenomenon that's known in the options market as the pinning effect. And that's when stocks gravitate to the closest strike price near the stock price towards stocks that have the highest open interest at specific strike prices. And they tend to stick within those levels throughout the day. So that kind of limits the movement in stocks on Fridays when you have options expiring because as a result of that phenomenon. It's known as the pinning effect. Market's entering into consolidation mode right now. I will post this up just so you guys could see before bar change. Right there. A little bit of consolidation, but it's got a long way to go to the bottom, all the way here, I think, based on what I've studied and have seen for myself. Boom, hit the roof, and this should be coming all the way down here before it actually decides to come up again. And that's a long way down if it comes all the way to this level. All right, so I'm just going to change it real quick because we're going to get bar change right now, and that's always important when you're trading on the 15-minute candle. All right, about 30 seconds. Nothing's going to happen here. Yep, no signal there at all. No signal in that overnight as well. No signal here. No signal there. And obviously no signal here. Your signals here on these two are going to happen when the yellow filter crosses the 0 line plus 1 bar. All right. And because this is in consolidation, I'm just going to switch it back to this screen and let you guys watch this play out between now and the time we get a new bar. All right. And just a matter of full disclosure, guys. All trades taken are done at your own risk. I am here trading my own account live just as a way to illustrate how I trade a system powered by the algorithms that have been designed specifically to trade the Nasdaq 100. All right, so that being said, we're going to switch back to the 15-minute bar right before the bar change, and we're just going to leave it here until it gets out of consolidation. I am short 3 contracts in the Nasdaq 100 right now, so I will post P&L in just a little bit. I've already had a very long day this morning. I hope you guys have had a long and profitable and successful day as well. As you guys know, I don't charge to live stream my feed, but I do have a gratuity link on the banner of my YouTube channel. So if you guys happen to have a stellar day and want to contribute to the channel, you can hit the gratuity link and contribute anything that you'd like for the channel. That gratuity link is on the banner of my YouTube page. But there's no obligation whatsoever. That was a enormous long insole. 107 to 282, man. That's enormous. Enormous. Cool. Well, you'll see the exit signal here on the chart and one of the strategies today. I'm up like $2,000 from that 3 contract short I took right now. Yeah, that's what we're all doing. We're all just here waiting for the exit signal on the short. And the reason why we're looking at this chart, I'll just say it again, is because we're in consolidation right here, better known as chop zone right there. All right, guys? Kind of seems like the news has quieted down a little bit concerning Ukraine and everything else. I'll tell you something interesting that I observed over the last several days. Ever since that Ukraine news broke out, it almost seems that the news outlets have completely toned down the issue over Ukraine. And last night, I kid you not, I saw one news outlet, only one news outlet from all the many that are on my smart news feed that actually talked about Ukraine. And that was amazing, because normally you would see more than one news outlet picking up on the story and reporting it. But I guess they're trying to quiet it down right now just to not spark panic in the markets, because something like that can severely impact the markets and have them completely crater, as we saw when the news first broke last week. So that I'm not seeing enough news on inflation and what the White House is doing about that. I'm not seeing enough news on gas prices. And so a lot of this stuff that we're seeing right now, guys, is that you guys are seeing and witnessing, especially when you go to a grocery store and the shelves are empty. Last night, for example, I went out to get myself a bottle of, hair product, and I'll tell you, the shelves were empty. My hair product was not available. The shelves were completely empty at the store. I went across the street to another store that normally carries it, completely gone, and their shelves were empty too. And it was shocking to see. And, none of this is being covered enough on the mainstream media right now. And all this, I think, is being orchestrated by the media to prevent market panic and to prevent the markets from cratering. The markets right now are teeter-tottering on the brink of collapse. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows that. And they're trying to prevent that from happening, especially with the confluence of news factors you have coming in. So it was just an observation that was very interesting to just experience. I'm sure you guys have seen it too. Yeah, the ranges have been absolutely enormous, and it really depends on where from where you're measuring the range, from what time to what time, right? But yeah, if you look at the overnight range, look at this. From where it caught the signal right here, all the way to the bottom to wherever it's going to take you out, that's probably a huge range right there too. So yeah, the ranges are absolutely enormous right now in the market. And normally when the VIX is over 25, the market tends to trend in these really long ranges in either direction. When the VIX is below 25, the market has a tendency to oscillate, to cycle within tighter, shorter term cycles, not as long as what we're seeing right now. And the VIX, I think, is still elevated. Let's see where it's at. I don't have it here. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, the VIX right now is still at 30. It's down about 1% today. All right, so we just got out of consolidation on this bar right here. I'm saying that this is going to crater and go all the way down here to the bottom before this trade is over. It's happened every single day this week. Runs down a little bit, hits the top, and boom, comes down, or vice versa as well. But this setup right here has been extremely, extremely accurate as well at pinpointing tops and bottoms throughout the week and the week before and the week before that. So if you guys haven't seen the previous videos, go back and watch, because you'll see this in action. All right, so we're out of consolidation zone right now, which is great. The AI algo right now is just rolling down. That's all it's doing. And let's have a little peek right here. No, yeah, this is coming down real good. P&L time. Here we go. Here are the 3 positions I took. And I'm up about $4,000 on that. And we'll come back to this as it continues to sell off closer to the exit of the trade. All right, guys? Yeah, very, very, very nice move to the downside right here. if everyone makes money today, you guys are going to have a fantastic weekend ahead, and you guys can go celebrate at your favorite restaurant. All right, for those guys who just tuned in, I am short 3 contracts here in the Nasdaq 100, and we are just watching this play out. So you got a short right here. Boom. Another one right here. You can't see this one, but I'll blow it up for you. There you go. Right there. Pow, right at the top. And let's take a quick look at P&L. All right, there we go. That's my short position right there. And we are just waiting for the signal, which I think will take a while today. But we got bar change in 2 minutes, and we'll see where this goes. All right, I'll come back to this, guys. I don't like looking at my P&L, and I think you guys already know the reason why. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Yes, absolutely. Do post your entry position. That's awesome. And thank you again for contributing on the Discord group. There's a lot of traders in the group who are new. There's some who are experienced. And like I've said before, everybody's got their own approach to trading the Nasdaq 100. Simple is always good, and as long as you're managing your risk, that's also an important element there. All right, guys, 1 minute to go, 30 seconds. Nothing is going to happen here. There's going to be no signal on this whatsoever. No signal on this. I can guarantee you that. But there might be something here on these. So I'll keep these up. Boom. There we go. Okay. No signal on any one of these for the downside. So these are still going to the downside. It's going on in that 5 minute. Boom. It just passed the point of control. And I'm thinking this bad boy is going to go down. It may go up before it goes down. What's happening with the overnight? No closing signal on the overnight. The experimental overnight has a short signal that hasn't closed out either. Right there. All right. Nope, no signal yet. It's still a short. And there we go. Right there, guys. Yeah, no signals. That means there's more to go to the downside on this. Now, if you're looking at a 5 minute or a 1 minute chart, you're going to get all tripped up on this, and you're going to say, oh, well, this is going to go here and that's going to go there. That's on you guys. That's not how I trade. I look at the higher time frames and I take my signals off of the higher time frames. None of these 4 algos has given me a signal. None of these 3 has given me a signal. So I'm just going to stay put until we get a signal. Yeah, I don't use VWAP. I use something similar to VWAP, which is this magenta, yellow, and green line down here. That's what I use. So this is the equivalent of my VWAP right here, this yellow line. Okay. And I find it to be a lot more accurate than VWAP. Hey Marcelo, welcome back. We're glad to have you in the group. Back here again on Option Expiration Friday. Yeah, it is going down. I think Ensol is short from 14,281. I am short from 14,258. Going down on this bad boy. So, and you got signals. You got a short, another short, a short here. You got a short right here, and you've got a short. You've got another short right there, and you've got a short right there too. So all signals are pointing to a short position on this. So yes, it is going down. And I am in this trade right now. Right there. 3 contracts to the short side. All right. So for you guys who just tuned into the group, we went over the COT report. It's still range bound. We went over the overnight. Directional bias is to the upside. So this may just be a pullback, you know, maybe between now and 2:30, who knows, and it may just rally back up again. But I am short 3 contracts. I don't know how far this is going to fall. I try not to predict that because that is that's basically setting an outcome, and it violates my second rule of trading, which is focus on process, not the outcomes. So the way I approach it is I focus on the process of what I'm doing here, not on the outcome of where it's going to hit, where the bottom is going to be, or anything like that. So wherever the signal decides to take me out, that's where I'm going to go ahead and take out my position. So right now on the 5-minute, it's looking like it's got a long way down over here before it actually goes back up again. This has been very accurate in predicting the bottom and the tops of the market, but you know, wherever my signal tells me the bottom is, that's where I'm going to get out. And here's where we're at right now. That's one big difference between being a system trader and being a discretionary trader. A lot of discretionary traders draw these Fibonacci's, and they draw these support and resistance levels, you know, kind of like what you see right here, right? On this range chart right here. And they try to predict where this is going to go, you know, whether it's support, resistance, they jump in, they jump out. That's just not how I trade. It's too subjective. And it's too prone to error as well. So here we are right now, and we're just going to hang tight and see where this shakes out. you guys are liking the stream, please do hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algo and spreading the word. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That's the only way you're going to find out when I come live. I am live daily, 12:30 Eastern Time to 3:30 in the afternoon. I do not charge for this live stream. You guys are actually getting it for free. And I do not sell books. I do not sell indicators. I do not sell any type of course whatsoever, so please don't ask. But we do have a gratuity link on the banner of my YouTube page, and that's simply for people who have had a great winning day and feel like they want to contribute something. They can go ahead and contribute what they want, but that is not obligatory. That's up to your discretion. Yeah, that's good, man. You know, you got in really good on that short at 281. Yeah. All these strategies that you see here are written on easy language. That's TradeStation's TradeStation's programming language. No, I didn't counsel with him, but I did read both his books, part 1 and part 2. Part 2, I posted it on the channel just for anyone who wants to improve on their trading psychology. But I will tell you this, I will say this, that the two firms I worked with, they actually had on retainer in-house, I guess their technical title is, you know, psychologists, psychiatrists, whatever you want to call them, but they were there to help traders improve performance, to help them with any psychological barriers that they had, whatever that might have been. And so they were available all the time, you know, to talk to traders after, you know, a bad day or whatever. So they had them in-house right there at the firms I was with. And they would, you know, they would hold sessions on Fridays right before the vendors would come in and talk to everybody about trading psychology. So I got a lot of exposure to that many years ago. And then I found Brett's books, and that helped as well. Here's something interesting too, just a very interesting observation here, guys. You see this little pullback right here with this bar. You know, this is where a lot of traders right here would have said, oh, I took a bad trade, because rather than taking the signal here, they would have taken it right here on this candle, and then this candle would have come in and completely crushed them, because it would have probably hit your stop loss right there, and you would have been out of the trade, and you would have said, crap, that was a bad trade. No, it wasn't a bad trade. The issue is that you broke one of my rules, which is if you're late to the party, stay out. You know, no late trades. You know, the trade was up here, not down here. But a lot of traders, when they're trading discretionarily, rather than using a system like this, they'll wait for some type of confirmation, whether it's one candle, two candle, a pullback of sorts, before jumping into the trade. And then you get candles like this that completely just eviscerate you. Yeah, you know what? For some reason, I clicked the wrong button and it cut the sound off for just a second there. Sorry about that. So you got signals right here. Look at that. Boom. That closed right there. You've got a signal right here. That closed right there as well. And remember, guys, the signals here are completely different than some of the AI signals there. These capture short-term amplitude changes in the price. Nothing here on this. Nothing here on this. And these capture longer signals in the amplitude as well. And nothing here on this. Nothing here on these two. And this one is still going down on the short. Nothing on that overnight as well. Okay. Yeah, you have buy signals on these right here. But you have to keep in mind that these strategies right here have a different amplitude setting than these strategies over here. And these as well. These have an AI component in it. These right here do not. Okay? And also, just keep in mind, you're in consolidation zone as well, right here. Look. Boom. So I am still short on this trade. Do I think we touch 13.9 again? I don't know. I do not know. I'm not going to predict where price is going to go. Especially on option expiration Friday, and when the market moves a little bit slower. So my answer is I don't know if it's going to hit 13.9 today. We are in consolidation zone, guys, right now. Sideways trading. It's 1:19 in the afternoon as well. So everybody's out to lunch right now. And on a Friday, everybody's gone by now too. A lot of traders have already gone home. There's this place over in Madison Square Park. It's like a little outdoor bistro right there by the fountain, and there you get a lot of guys that go there and hang out when it's nice, when the weather's nice outside. On Fridays in particular. All right, guys, it's looking like it wants to just come down again. It's still in that channel, but it's right at the edge right now. Still in consolidation, but it's trying to break down. Almost out of that consolidation zone. I hope you guys have had a good morning, as I have already today. And hopefully we'll make more money in the afternoon session and end it off on a good note so we can have a fantastic weekend and go to our favorite restaurant and toast, right? So the reason we're looking at this chart is that we just broke out a consolidation right there. Look at that. Boom. The bar turned red. I just want to measure the pull down on this real quick. It's not even one standard deviation. It's a tiny little bleep to the downside. Here we are. We're at 14,185 is the support right now to the downside. So if it breaks below 14,185, this thing is probably just gonna go all the way down, guys. So there we go. 14,185 is your support right now. 14,185 right there. There you have it. For you guys who like to see support, resistance, and all that. I'll just go back over here because I want to see what see just went back into consolidation. It's right at the edge. Wow, it's midnight. It's amazing. Midnight in Taiwan. That must be really cool. Super cool. I used to have a Taiwanese roommate many years ago who was fantastic. Excellent, excellent person. And then they got a job offer at Amazon, and they took it, and now they live in San Jose, California. We got 5 more minutes for bar change, and I'll switch the screen at that point, but we are still in consolidation, guys. In that zone where traders get chopped up all the time. Oh wow, you guys are 8 hours ahead. Huh. Yeah, it's 1:26 in the afternoon over here right now. All right, just broke out of consolidation right now. It would be very nice if this just came all the way down to here. Okay, very nice. Let me just take a quick peek at something. All right. Yeah, I'm already up like $4,000 on this crazy trade here. There you go. It's just been up and down. All right, enough with that. Let's see if it breaks down below 185. That's what the range bars are showing right here. Actually, it just adjusted to 174. It recalculated. So now we have a support at 174. Still, that's you know, a good 25 points from where we're at right now to the downside. But if it does break below this 174, see ya. This thing is just gonna it's gonna continue down. So let's watch it here for a little bit. Then I'll switch it back to the 5-minute. You know what? We're going to get bar change. Let's put it back here because I want to see if we get bar change either here, here, or what happens. 30 seconds. Okay, nothing here. No change. No change. Nothing in the overnight. No change here either as well. No change there either as well either. All right, but this may end up fizzling out on the short side right here. So you've got, as soon as it crosses the zero line plus 1 bar, this trade will officially be over right here. This one still has a little bit ways to go, but this is only experimental right now. I'm trying to test robustness on it. It's the same strategy as this, except it uses a different time frame. Back in consolidation. Wow. Gotta love the Nasdaq, right? I don't think anything happened with these range bars here, but let's take a quick peek. Boom, went up, nothing happened. It's just oscillating right there. We'll look at that there. Because it is in consolidation, I'll just leave this chart up for a bit. Very choppy day right now. It's all chopped. Look at this. Doon. Just complete consolidation right now. This is a great place to lose money right here. If you jumped in a trade, right here, guaranteed you would have lost money already. It's been a very long week. I hope everyone's been profitable this week. It's been a good week so far. And next week will be a good week as well. Any day above ground is a good day, right, guys? And I'll just announce it again. You're looking at this chart because we're in consolidation. Consolidation is represented by the white candles. That means you're in chop zone. It's just going to go up and down in a very tight range and whipsaw you. So it's an area that if you're contemplating a trade, it's not a good area to take a trade in. We just got another bar on the 5-minute, and yeah, it's in consolidation. It's right at the midpoint right now. Yeah, we have. And it's gone down, and it's gone up, and it's gone sideways. Yeah. Very typical for Friday. Option expiration, where you have the pinning effect. Very, very, very typical. No signal at all right now. It's just bouncing around right here in this chop zone. Yeah. Market's up 258 points. But that's where you're at right now. This real crazy chop fest right there. So let me put this back here at the 5, because you guys who are contemplating taking a trade, be careful. You're right here in chop zone. All right. Trading is waiting, guys. Don't get angsty. The market is a mechanism that transfers wealth from the impatient to the patient. So sometimes you just have to have a lot of patience and letting the trade work out. That's the reason I focus on the process and not the outcomes of what I'm doing. And so, as impatient as you can be in a trade like this, you just have to hunker down and let it play out. Yep. That's the reason you don't get into trades like this. This chop, chop, chop right here. This is no-go zone right here. That's the reason I have this chart up right now, so you can avoid making a mistake in any trade that you might be contemplating to take right now. Bias on this trade is still to the downside. If you notice this right here, still to the downside, guys, right there. But it is a very, very, very chop type of trade, as noted by the white bars that you're looking at, that denotes that you are in chop zone right now. That means stay out. Don't lose money, guys. on a trade like this. Just be patient. This is also something you're not going to see anywhere else. And I can tell you because I designed that indicator and no one else has it. So, and I've been using it for a long time, and it's damn accurate. Really good. It's kept me out of a lot of trouble, provided I follow my rules. If you guys aren't familiar with the pinning effect that happens on Friday option expiration, I encourage you to Google it. Just Google the pinning effect, option expiration Friday, and that'll tell you exactly what it is and how it works. It's a phenomenon that happens on Fridays with equity options and stocks. I just think it's important for you guys to know that as traders. One of the most important key attributes that you need to have as a trader is you got to develop patience. That's the one thing that really messes up a lot of traders. They get angsty, they get impatient. They think the market's supposed to do one thing, the market does something else. They get pissed off, and then the trade actually does work out the way they thought. And so patience pays off, guys. Just be patient. Okay, we got 3 more minutes for bar change. Yeah, you could wait, but my question, if I were in your shoes right now, I would ask myself, what information do I have that leads me to believe it's actually going to move to 16,000 where I got in? And I would really consider that in light of the position that, that I had open, if I had a position open in a Nasdaq ETF. So that's a question you really have to ponder on, man. What information do you have that you think that leads you to believe it's actually going to rise to 16,000 again? Just give that some thought in the process of what you're doing, because you obviously did some research before you bought it at $16,000. So you got to revise that and see whether or not it's actually going to go back up to 16,000 at the price point. Hey, maybe it is, maybe it is, and maybe you have a good reason as to why you're holding the position. But yeah, that's something I'd ask myself if I were in your shoes, holding that open position. I do, for your comfort, have a signal here that closed off yesterday right there, and it's looking like it's going to rip back past the 14.4 level to the upside, and there is no telling where this is going to go to the upside once it crosses this 14.410 level. Okay, guys, just got a bar change right now. Okay, no signal, no signal, no signal, but this is going to close out at the very next bar right now. So it crossed, and the very next bar, it's going to close out this short position right here. And no signal with this either, right there. And the bias is still short to the downside right there. So here's, Marcelo, what you want to watch. You want to keep an eye on this daily chart right here. This is what you want to see. You want to keep an eye on this daily chart to see if it breaks past the 14.410 level and see where the algorithm takes you out on the upside. Okay, so keep an eye on this chart. It is really accurate. And if you want to see the performance on this algo, I'll show you that right now. Look. That algorithm right there has been right 91% of the times, with a 27% profit factor out of 12 trades that it's taken. It's had 11 winners, 1 loser. All right? So there you go. It's been right 100% on the short and 83% on the longs. I'll post this on the Discord group for you guys to better analyze it. And we are still in chop zone right there. Yeah, keep an eye on that daily chart, Marcelo. And I post that every day on the Discord group. And that, I mean, you got a signal there to the long side, so keep an eye on that chart. That's a very, very important chart. This is right at the 50% mark, guys, in consolidation. It's driving me as nuts as it is you guys. Just, it's like watching paint dry. Nothing in the overnight. Got my experimental chart here. This is an experimental chart, guys, that I am working on. I've been working on it. Been working on it the last couple of weeks, but I am going to showcase this daily just to see how it performs. And I'm just really only looking at it and comparing it to the other overnight chart that I've got right there. It's the only reason I've got this up. All right, there we are right there in that area of consolidation. Cool. We will take a look at that, Insel, as soon as the market session is up. Thank you. We appreciate your contribution to the group. Just a quick check at P&L right now. All right, this short is still up about $2,000. So I'm still in that trade, guys. I'll come back to that because we're still in this consolidation zone. So, and this is about to close right now. So here we are right now. I haven't seen the chart yet. I'll take a peek at it once the trading session's over. I can't have too many windows open because, you know, I'm running OBS, I'm running 5 monitors, and I'm running a separate screen for Bloomberg. So the more stuff my computer has going on, you know, the slower it gets. But I will have a look at that once the market closes. I will close that trade. Oh, I need a big short as well, man. I want this thing to go to 0. But this thing is not moving right now. It's just, look at this. It's been sideways all this time. This awful, awful, awful. It's just sideways trading. This is something you guys are not going to see anywhere else online, guys. And I can guarantee that because I designed the algorithm. Not the algorithm, but the paint bar study for this. And no one else has it. So, in fact, I designed a lot of the things you see on the chart. But this is just my own twist on how I trade and how I view the markets. You know, there are guys in the group that have really good setups and systems, and they do very well for themselves as well. Ansel is one of them. He's got a very simple system, and he's making a whole bunch of money right now trading the Nasdaq. Yeah, I know. We've been stuck in this range forever, man. It's just so frustrating to see a straight line right here where nothing is happening. Just nothing. 0. We have 6 more minutes for bar change on this. 6 more minutes. And amongst these 3 right now, I mean, this is just moving sideways. I'll probably get out right here just simply because I'm just sick and tired of watching this thing go sideways until we actually get confirmation that this is actually going to move one way or another. So 6 more minutes, I'm going to make a decision to get out of this. this may end up closing as well. Whenever this red line crosses the, let me just blow it up here. Whenever this red line crosses this blue line, and if it gets in this center spot between the two blue lines, it changes direction. This actually tracks the strategy here. So whenever it's between the blue channel, the blue range, it's actually long, the way it was this morning. You see? Right there. Pow. And then you get crossing, and that's it. Done deal. Yeah, that's how this algorithm works right here. I got 4 more minutes, guys, and we are still in consolidation zone right here, in nothing zone. I don't think there's any upside to this today, very much. I think we're going to have just a really nasty, choppy afternoon. So I'm looking to take profits right now. And I'm going to switch this in just a moment. 4 more minutes. Oh, wow. Yeah. Where is this trading on the 1 minute here? Oh, wow. Look at this. Ah, geez. No action today, guys. Just very, very, very tight market. 2 more minutes, and we get bar change. This is like watching paint dry, guys. Geez. Alrighty, we've got 1 more minute. Yeah, it is very boring. Absolutely. Very, very, very boring. Because the market's really not doing anything right now except going sideways. Which is why when I get the signal right here, I am out of this trade in about 30 seconds. All right, there we go, guys. Boom, the signal to get out. Didn't get a signal there. That's probably got another bar to go. before it actually gives you a signal. Nothing on the overnight. Nothing here as well on this particular bar. 5 minute right there, it's still in consolidation, just kind of pushing up a little bit right there. That oscillation, but nothing here. Nothing here. Got the signal right there. This should be giving me a signal very soon as well on the next bar. And you can see what's going on inside the 5 minute by looking at this right here. Here we go, right there. It's my P&L, guys. I am out of this trade for now.
Trade.
Done. Didn't make as much as I wanted to, but I'm just tired of seeing that trade go nowhere. Yep. This is not going anywhere right now. We are stuck right there. And I'm not doing anything until I actually know that this thing is going to move, if it moves, and when it moves. There is no telling when that's going to happen. It's been in consolidation forever right here. Look at that. And I hate being in that chop zone where it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. It's boring. That's it. Made what I made. Done. Yeah, you can still hold your short, no doubt. You know, I still don't have a signal right here, but I just don't want to be in chop zone right now. Not on a Friday. Not on a Friday. Now this fucker's going to start moving all of a sudden. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Short, short. And I've got, I think, one more short. Yeah, this one's short as well. Right there. You see that? This is going to close on the next candle. It's going to be done. But I'm going to put it right here, guys, because it's the 5 minute. And we are in consolidation, and I want to see when it gets out of consolidation. So I took risk off the table right now, guys, for a small profit on that 3 contract short, and that's it. And I took it based off the signal from AI strategy number 1. Done. Done until this bad boy actually comes below this level, and then I'll go ahead and reevaluate whether or not I want to take it and get off on AI strategy 3's signal to the downside. But for right now, I just wanted to get out of consolidation, completely out of this zone that it's in right now. Huh? Broke out of consolidation just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tiny little bit. Right? Yeah, I want it to go down too, guys. Finally got out right there. Little bar right there. And keep in mind, guys, we still have an active signal right here. All right, we have an active signal right here that could go all the way down over here. Would be nice if it did that, right? All right, this looks like it's moving to the downside, so I'll go ahead and take a 2 contract short on this. But I'm going to wait to see if there's a little pullback on this because it's all the way down here. Look at this. Wow, nice. Let's see. No, I haven't taken the short yet. I have not taken the short yet. I'm contemplating on taking the short. But I'm waiting to see if this is going to slinky back up here before I do that. It's amazing. You know, I hit that sell button, or I bought back the short, I'm sorry, and it went down. It's amazing how that happens, right? Patience. Yep. Yeah, a couple more minutes on this bar. And I want to see what happens with the next bar on the 5-minute. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, we're right there. Nice. Hopefully it comes down all the way over here, but better yet, all the way down here, and that would be nice to end the day, right? All right, we got a new bar change on the 5 right now. right, that looks like it's going down. I'll take a 2 contract short on this. In just a moment. All right, this is completely out of that consolidation zone already. I feel good about this. Come on, fill me. Dang, it moved too quick.
Trade.
All right, there we go. I took a 2 contract short on this. And I still have my strategy that's open. Wow, look at that. And I will exit the trade wherever this tells me to get out on the short side. Right there. Also have another very good signal here and another very good signal there. So I can take any one of those signals. Those or this one right here. All right. So let's just look at the 5-minute because I'm really curious to see if this is going to crater all the way over here. No, I haven't seen the screenshot on Discord yet. I will have a look after the market closes today. And we've got another hour and 50 minutes to go. All right, now we're getting some selling pressure come in, some real selling pressure coming in based off of one of my other studies that I've got up here on the upper chart. All right, I'm up like $300 on this trade. Going down again. Yeah, I absolutely will let you know for sure once I take a peek. All right, I'm in again, guys, on this trade for a 2 contract short. There you go. Right there, I took that, and it could have been up like $4,000 or $5,000 had I just held on to that short position a little while ago. I scratched that because we were in consolidation, and I was just really tired of being in that zone. So here we go. No harm, no foul. I'm back in the trade, and I'm in the green again, right here. Alrighty, we will monitor this and watch this bad boy as it makes its way down over here. Yeah, and we're getting more selling pressure come in. new bar signals right now. Let's take a look. Okay, this gave you a signal here to exit right here. This gave you a signal, no signal, I'm sorry. It's late in the afternoon. No signal on this one right here. This gave you a signal right here to cover. This has not given you any signal. The overnight, check that out. Wow. Wow, the overnight finally gave you a signal, and it's to the downside right there. Look at that. No signal to cover here, and the overnight has actually been very, very, very good. Look at this. And nothing with this either right now. So because of that, I am going to hold this to the short side. I am up about $1,500 again on this position right here, give or take. So I'm back where I was just, you know, a couple minutes ago. You can. This is an experimental setting here, so I'm not really putting too much reliance on it. You can, however, get out here if you wanted to. Get out right here. You could if you wanted to take profits off the table. I am gonna leave this open based on this and based on this right here. This algo has been extremely accurate, so I'm just gonna let this bad boy run and run as far as it could possibly run today. And that's the end of it right there. Unless I see this come all the way down to the bottom right here. So there we are. How many of you guys think that this is going to go all the way and smack this line right here? Right here. This level here is right around 14,016. Right there, 14,016. All right. It's over 100 points from where it's trading at now. All right, I'm still up about $1,500 on this trade. And remember, this is about 100 points down right here. All right. If it smacks this line right here. Boom, 16, 1700. All right, guys, 1800. I'm back up to where I was just a few minutes ago when I was trading this. So we'll look at P&L in just a little bit, guys. I don't want it to be distractful to what we're doing. We're hoping that this comes all the way down right here. But yeah, that's just for kicks and grins. To see this come all the way right here. What we're really hoping for is we are looking for an exit signal on this bad boy right here. This strategy alone has been responsible for hundreds of points on a daily basis. You heard me right, hundreds. All right. If you haven't seen the previous videos from the last trading sessions, I suggest you go watch them, or you can see the screenshots of this very strategy on the Discord group. This has been responsible for several hundred points in each direction on a daily basis, and it's been consistent, highly predictable, and you guys are watching it in real time. All right, so there you go. That's all I've got to say about its robustness. So because of that, I will take a signal whenever it tells me to. Yeah, I know. That last minute cost me like $2,000 right there because it just went against me, and I said, all right, it's going to stay in this consolidation zone forever. And, you know, I took the trade out. I still made money. I made like $800-900 on that trade. But still, that one extra minute would have I would have been up right now like $6,000-7,000 on a 3 contract short. Right now, I only have a 2 contract short. Yes, the stop loss is actually baked into the strategy itself. For example, look. I have time right now, so I can show you this. Right here. You see how it said stop loss? And the reason it said stop loss is because it gave me a buy signal. It oscillated, hit the stop, and then went the other way. You see that? So what this is telling you is that it was a bad signal to the upside. So yeah, the stops are actually baked into the strategy itself. All right, let's go back and have a look at that 5-minute, guys, because we are curious to see if this is going to smack this white line right here. Hello, Ranger Trader. Welcome back to the group. All right, so several guys in the group are short the Nasdaq 100. I'm one of them right now who took that short. And we're waiting for a signal off this bad boy right here. Here's an update to P&L. Right there, guys. 2 contracts short. And that bad boy's just going down. Yep, it is going down. I'll come back to that in a moment. We're looking to see if this is going to smack this white line, which is about 100 points from where it was just a little while ago. You know what? Oh, no, it's not bar change time. We have 5 more minutes for that. Ensel, are you still short? Please tell me that you are. Ensel's been short forever on this. Holy moly, man. How many points are you up? Like 200-300 points or something like that? That's nuts. You've been short forever. Because you got in before I got in. Wow. All right, guys, we get bar change in 4 minutes, and I'm just going to flip the screen in a moment as we get closer to the 2:30 time frame. But what we're looking at here in this chart is we are looking to see if the price line actually comes all the way down right here and continues its trajectory all the way down here. This would be the ideal place right here for price to come today on option expiration day. Then we can all go have a nice dinner, toast on some great wine, and call it a fantastic week. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're way up. Super trade. This is the only trading channel that you guys are going to find on YouTube that actually employs the use of AI trading in its intraday trading. So you're not going to see this anywhere else, guys. And for sure you're not going to see these type of signals anywhere else. So if you guys know friends that trade, that want to up their game and would benefit from learning a more systematic approach to trading, please do recommend the channel and let them know about what we do. All these screenshots are posted on the Discord group for you all to see afterwards and analyze. It's for your edification. Two more minutes and we get bar change. Boy, this was a tough place to be in today, right here. Real tough sideways trading. It was just so dizzying being in that area today. Last minute for bar change. Also, for you guys who are just tuning in, I just started to stream this about 2 weeks ago. Today is actually my 2-week anniversary. I haven't really been doing this a long time. I'm trying out the live stream just simply as a way to share a new approach to strategy development and intraday trading, and also because of the love of the sport. You guys know that trading is a very lonely sport, and it's always good to have someone to speak to who is like-minded and is doing the same thing you are. Okay, guys, boom, there we go. Bar change right there. No signal to the downside. On the experimental algo, we did get a signal right there. Anything here on the overnight? Nothing on this overnight right here. This is also experimental. And on the other overnight right here, we do have a short signal. This overnight has been extremely accurate in its signals when it fires off. So here we are. We're looking to see if this comes all the way down. Now that we know we don't have any signals, let me see. No signal with this bad boy here either. Wow. Amazing. This is completely outperforming. Let me just blow it up. Look at that. Today, You're seeing it live, guys. But again, I'm only sharing this because of the love of the sport. I like what I do. I enjoy sharing my process and my thinking with other people. I hope you guys in some way benefit from this. That's the whole idea, for you guys to refine your approach, improve your strategy, and come up with stuff that is completely cutting edge, that would give you a competitive advantage in the market against all these algorithms that are out there, trading. So I hope you guys like what you see. So here we go, right here. We're hoping that this smacks this to the downside. Yeah, we still don't have any targets, any signals to the downside, and this has been a phenomenal signal on this one. We also have a signal right here, and we have a signal right here. So until we actually get a signal on any one of those three, yes, this still has more downside left. So let's take it back to the 5-minute, because I'm very curious to see this. Boom, right here. To see what's going to happen with that. Guys, I'll be right back. I need to go grab myself a cup of coffee. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about the sound delay. I ended up having to get a cup of coffee because I'm extremely tired after being up early in the morning. Yeah, I turned off the mic just as I went and got coffee so you guys wouldn't hear the clinks and clanks and all that. So my apologies. So again, guys, I'm still up about $2,000 on this trade on a Friday, option expiration afternoon. I'm not taking any trades off until I actually get the signal, or this bad boy right here on the 5-minute smacks this bottom green line. So if you guys have made any money on this, fantastic. I applaud you guys. I know Ensol has made clearly over 100 points on this trade. I got out of it 1 minute too early. I think it was on this bar right here because I was so tired of watching it go in consolidation mode. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to wait for it to break out. And when it broke out, I finally just got back in again. So here's what we're looking at right now, guys. We're looking at a trade that has been short since 12:15 this afternoon, all the way down. The overnight clocked it as well, you know, for the short. And then we've got the Algo right here that clocked it as well at 12:15 as well. So you got a target, 13,941. Yeah, that's way down there. Wow. Yeah, that'd be very nice. It broke through that little zone right here that we were trading at earlier, if you guys remember, and it just, boom, came down. Now you got 14,058. If it goes below 14,058, we're going to get another round to the downside on this. That's like another 60, 78. That's like another 40 points. I'm just going to leave that there to look right now, and I'll switch it in just a moment. Well, there we go, guys. Right there. If it busts through 58, it's going down. It's already at 85. Hang on, I'll come back to this. I want to see if it actually smacks that line right there, or what's it gonna do? Ah. Let's look at that 5 minute and see what it's doing there. Hold on. Wow. Wow, look at that. All right, here's where we're at in the 5 minute, little oscillation to the upside. Following this trace. We have 5 more minutes for bar change. Nat gas is up over 15% today. Because of the storm. If you notice this filter right here, guys, just look at it for a second, okay? Right here. Look at that. Boom. That caught the end of that little downward cycle right there. Cycling up now. Dead accurate right there. Boom. Look at that. Also this zero lag indicator I've got here. Boom. As soon as it crossed. Done. Over with. So we're going back into consolidation mode again. Right here. Yeah. You gotta love it, right? Yes, Marcelo, that's called oscillation. Market does that every time, and you can see it right here on this chart. It perfectly picks it up. Look, right here. You see it right here? Pow. You see that crossing? And then what happened after that? It went up. Crossed right here. Came back down. Does that all day. All right, we got 2 more minutes, guys, for bar change. I got 1 more minute for bar change, and I am going to switch it over to here. This is a bunch of noise. All right, no signal to get out right here. No signal there. And no signal right here. Anything in the overnight. No signal there either. Right, so we continue. I continue in the trade. And this is in consolidation mode right now, trying to get its head out. So just in case you guys are wondering, this buy signal right here, just this one signal alone, was a 330 point move to the upside. Caught by the AI algo right here. 330 points. All right. Just want to let you guys let that sink in. I've already had a very good morning. It's been a fabulous morning today. It's 2:47 in the afternoon, guys. All institutional traders are gone for the day, guys. Fridays on Wall Street, typically after lunchtime, everybody departs. They go back to their desks. They'll clean up, do whatever, and they're gone, completely gone. So you have a lot of retail traders who are left in the afternoon trading on Fridays. You know what? Let me just put that back on that 5-minute here because I want to see where we're at relative to this line here. Now, how funny. So I go ahead and smack this again. That circle right there, look at that. Does that all the time. These are all the different little cycles you've had in the 5-minute. Came pretty darn close, but no cigar. this is an excellent setup for traders that trade on using discretion. You could follow both of these signals right here and make money all day if you were trading discretionarily. But that's just not my style. What I do know a lot of guys do is, rather than having taken this short down, they wait for the pullback and confirmation that it's going down again, and then they load up and go down with it, you know? I know a few traders that trade that way. That's a good question, Marcelo. But it's beyond the scope of typing it up in a chat box. Because it's kind of a long-winded answer. But there's a lot of things the algorithm does detect. Detects volatility, detects, depending on which algo, news articles. The AI algorithms do follow the news. The amplitude of the swing, just a bunch of stuff. So it's not one or two things, it's a combination of things that it's looking to detect. If you go back to Fed Day, you'll notice that let me go back to this strategy here. A couple days ago on Fed Day, right here, the algo had taken the signal right around here, right before the Fed began to speak. And right when right when the announcement was made, you had this huge monster pullback. The algo did not take you out. Why? Because it detected that this was just a bullshit pullback, and it kept you into the trade. It kept you in the trade, and it took you out like way down here somewhere, or right here somewhere at the close of the market. So it's designed to do that. But each one of these algorithms that I've got on each of these workspace is designed a little different than the other to account for different amplitude swings in the data structure, and also different elements that I think are important in determining the quality of the signal. Yeah, it's gonna move up a little bit. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, did this end up smacking this line? Yep, right here. This red line that just came down, and it's right here. Boom, just smacked it. That upside is technically over. Ah, where's my pointer? See right there? Pow. Done. So once again, guys, there's a lot of information for market participants right now to process. It isn't all bad and it isn't all good, but naturally, then the futures market has been a bit fickle today in the way it's been moving. By the looks of it, you know, it looks like it's a bit hopeful, but it is what it is right now in the afternoon. Friday afternoon. All institutional traders are gone home, guys. So we are still with a lot of inflation out there right now. You got the Fed with a zero bound with a lot of catching up to do. And gas prices are still very high. So I'm wondering if there's really going to be a rally into the close or what's really going to happen towards the end right now of the market. We just got bar change right now, guys, and we do not have a signal to get out of this yet. We got a buy signal on the Algo right here, on this one right here. Boom. There is your buy signal right there, guys, to get out of the trade if you're looking to get out. This is experimental, so that's not going anywhere. And this short kind of looks a little bit funky from the overnight session there. Only signal I've got that would keep me in the trade is this one right here. But for you guys who are following this, who got in up here, you're welcome to take a signal there if you're looking to get out. And there you go, guys, right there. Boom, boom. Stop loss right there. Let me just back up out of here. Yep, you got the buy signal right there. Wow, this was a great signal right there. Got you out there, got you into this little upside. That was there, and I, for one, will take this trade off as a scratch because I'm actually upside down, and I do not want to be upside down on a Friday. So, hasta la vista. Where am I at here?
Trade.
And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I do not mind taking upside on this trade. So, I'm going to go ahead and place another 2 contract trade on this, and hold on a second. Where am I at? Right there. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Got lucky, I got in on this bar coming down right here. So my loss wasn't too bad. I got in right around right there. All right, I'm going to take a 2 contract position on this.
Trade.
There we go. Wow. Done. Yeah, that was super accurate right there. Boom. And this looks like it's going really well, too. I have no idea where this is going to end up closing. Just blow this up right here for you guys to look at. Yeah, I just bought 2 contracts right now. So I'm long, 2. Wow, this was super nice as well. So I've got good support here for the upside. I've got nothing there on that one right there. Right here too. Right there. To the upside and nothing there. Yeah, I'm not going to take a risk on that short. I mean, it may bounce right there and come back down. But I got a strong signal right here to go to the upside that was just supported by this signal right here. That downside just fizzled out today. Fizzled out. I thought that signal was going to come all the way down, smack this line, and then do this, but it went up a little sooner than I expected. Take a look at something here. Wow, that was nice. Pow. So on this new trade, guys, I am up another $600. Well, I was up $600 just a second ago. Whatever that is, $400 or $500. That'll just help me offset some of the losses I had on that last trade between now and the close and make me whole for the day and be done. That's it. I've had a great morning already, so anything that I gain or make on this last trade is just going to be icing on the cake. But if this bad boy right here ends up running up and smacking this level right here, I'm completely out for the day. I'm tired. I've had a very long day today already, and it's Friday as well. All right, you got 4 minutes for candle change in the 15-minute time frame. What are you struggling with right now? See, you got a really profitable short right now. You can just close that off and take your money and be done on that. It's right here. You're not going to go broke taking profits. That's what I have to say. You won't go broke taking profits. Okay, we got 2 more minutes for bar change. So I'm looking at this right here, and I'm also looking at the other one. No go, no go. And this has not yet closed the trade. All right, let's see what happens here. Nothing's going to happen here, I can tell you right now. Nothing at all. And the reason I know that is because this line has to cross the Cayenne line to the upside to trigger a short signal and a sell order on this. Ah, I see. Okay. Can you grab me some water if you don't mind?
Sure. Let me just open this here.
All right, we just got bar change right now, guys, and nothing. No change right now at all. You know what? I want to look at this because I'm just curious to see which direction this is going to go. If it's going to run up and smack this, or you know what? Let me take a look at my range bars right there. Wow, check that out. 259. 259 to 270. That's the resistance right there. Today I will be stopping at 3:30, simply because I've got a long list of strategies that I need to optimize on Friday for Marcia's options desk, and that typically takes a few hours to go through each and every one of them. And I'd like to be done by 6 so I could have some free time to go and enjoy this afternoon. So I'll be ending the stream at 3:30 today. Market's up 236 points right now. Let's take a look at that 1 minute. See where it's trading at. Ah, nice. Wow, look at that. Smack right there. All right, guys. Right now, shoot. Sorry. Wrong workspace. So I'm at about where I'm a little bit up about where I took that trade right now. Took me out about $1,000 or so. So I'm up again on this trade. Going nicely. I recovered already from that last trade. So anything above that is gravy. Up, 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 and away. And I am looking to take profits relatively soon on this because my time is about to expire on the trade desk here for today. So took it off this signal right here and off the other AI signal that fired long. Boom, took it, and here I am. Wanted to see if this actually smacked up to the top right there, but I'd be happy if this just smacks up right here. Very nice. Wow. Okay. Nice. All right, last check for P&L. I'm up about almost $2,000 on this trade right there. There you go, guys. And with this bad boy pulling up, that's very good profit for the day. I am going to be out in a second from this.
Trade.
Done. Out of there, guys. I'm done. Got my money back plus made 1,000. So not bad. I'm just tired and I have a lot of work to do after 3:30 with optimizations for Marcia's trade desk for next week's trading session. And that's really it for today. Let's see if this, I'm just going to leave this till 3:30. I'd love to see if this actually smacks right there. Thanks, man. At the end, I made it back and some and ended off the day pretty well. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week. I hope you guys have really enjoyed each session together. And more than anything, I just hope that this has been a learning experience for you guys in the further development of your own strategies as well. Absolutely, guys. I appreciate your support very much. I hope you guys made money. Really, I do. That's the whole reason why we're here, right? To encourage each other and help you guys make a lot of money. So I'm just going to let this run for another 6 minutes and I'll be done.
So here on my side, we got a signal right now on the AMD to go long, but me in particular, I'm not going long yet until I see this study get closer to the zero line here that I have, and this one correct pointing up as well. So probably Monday you'll be a good entry. If it continues pointing the direction I want it. So I come back on Monday here. Besides that,
Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys very much being part of the group.
we don't have
Very
signal
much.
here. DDM.
And so don't hold that position open
Yes,
throughout
it's all-
the weekend, man. There's too much headline
Nothing
risk
there.
for that. Just
No
close
signal.
out, make your money, and go treat yourself to a very nice dinner tomorrow night.
No signals here on the SPY. Google close it.
We got breaking news with Joe Biden speaking right now on Bloomberg. It's going to be interesting to see if that moves the market.
No signal on GS. Long. Other long here. No signal yet. The Qs to the long side, we don't have signal yet.
Oh, he's talking about Biden speaking about infrastructure. I thought it was Ukraine related.
So the Google on the short side, the position still open there. I got out yesterday when I saw this study crossing here. was a lower point. Yeah, it was a better exit yesterday, but it's still open. This SPY for the short is still open as well. Nothing here on DDM. And this one I'm in on the short. This one will be closing, is already churning. So I'm holding this one as a long position, 20 days or so. I'm not worrying about it now. Here we have a GS that closed a couple of days ago, winner. This is Google, closed yesterday, was a winner. Here we have QID, open, going long. And today we got it just now, a couple minutes ago, AMD, we got a long signal here. Not a taking yet. I'll come back on it Monday to see how it's going.
Amazing.
And maybe consider going long. And here we have Baba, close it, winner, the short really, the signal was gave here.
Beautiful.
And I shorted there, and I exit here was the day before yesterday, because of this studies here, and the strategy closed. And nothing here, TZA. And here we have BX, position open to go long. We come back to it on Monday and see how it's going. So far, so good. All the studies here, well aligned with the direction. And BX to the short, that is the long, and this one is short only positions that I'm taking. So this short was closed, so we don't have anything there. So, and that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you for joining. Give a thumbs up, and I wish you guys a good weekend. And I see you guys again on Monday. All right?
All right, guys, I'm done for the day. I hope you guys had a profitable day and week as well. I wish you guys a fantastic weekend ahead. Enjoy it with your families. Go treat yourself to a nice dinner if you made money. And we'll see each other again this Monday at 12:30 Eastern Time. Take care.